Welcome to the speaking portion of the IELTS exam. My name is Gurbhej Jassar and I will be your examiner for this part of the test. What's your full name?
My name is Ankush Kumar.
Where do you come from?
I am from Kotkapura, which is situated in the northern part of India.
Do you like your hometown?
Yes, definitely I like my hometown because several facilities are provided here, such as a good educational hubs and as well as neat and clean roads.
So, do you work or study?
Currently, I am a student, but I was to go abroad for my higher education, and on that time, I think that about my job perspective.
Which subject that you like the most in your high school?
But in my high school, I like history because I am a history student, and I can get a lots of knowledge about the historical places to read the historical books.
Do you think English is difficult to learn?
No, I don't think so. English is difficult for me because because currently I am a student and I have lots of knowledge about the historical and as well as the English subject.
Let's talking about weather. What's the weather like where you live?
Well, India is a diverse country and there are four types of weather are available in my country, but cold weather is my favorite weather because in this weather I can get I can take lots of ingredients and as well as enjoy lots of meals such as fritters with the tea.
Do you prefer dry or wet weather?
Well, I prefer dry weather because wet weather is not comfortable for me, so I recommend to wet dry climate. So in this climate, I can get lots of ingredients and as well as enjoy some meals.
Why do some people like wet weather?
Well, it is according to my perspective, it is totally depend on the person choice. Some people do not like to wet climate, and some people not prefer to use or not prefer to live in the dry weather.
Let's talking about technology. What technology do you often use, computer or a cell phone?
Well, I use cell phone because when I use a cell phone, I can use lots of things such as good apps and educational apps such as educational sites and as well as the social media, which is helpful for me increase my knowledge and as well as do lots of work within few seconds.
What electronic devices have you bought lately?
Well, recently I bought a mobile phone for me because it is very necessary for me to use it and it is very important for me in my study perspective.
Is there any technology you want to buy?
Yes, definitely. I buy a lots of knowledge, such as in my hometown, such as in my home. There are lots of technical gadgets are available in my home, such as washing machine, as well as sewing machine, mobile phone, cell phone, and lots of other things such as refrigerators and cookers.
Is technology important in your life?
Yes, definitely. Technology played an important role in my life because with the help of using the technology, we can use lots of things and do a lots of work within few seconds.
Is there any technology you don't like?
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely one technology I do not like, which is use a lots of use of mobile phones. When some people use a lots of mobile phone, which is harmful for the eyesight.
Let's talking about snacks. What snacks do you like to eat?
Well, there are lots of snacks which I like to eat, and first is Lay's, and Lay's is my favorite snacks. When I have a leisure time, I prefer to eat a Lay's.
When do you usually eat snacks nowadays?
Well, nowadays in my leisure time, I usually prefer to eat snacks because it is very beneficial for me to pass my time.
So this is the end of the part 1. So let's move to the part 2. It's a cue card. Okay. Your cue card is talk about an important river or a lake in your country or hometown, in which you have to say which water body is that, how do you know about it, and why does it impress you the most. You have 1 minute to prepare your cue card and your time starts now. In this cue card, I will tell you when to start and when to stop. Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Well, let's start please.
Well, India is a diverse country and many lakes and rivers are available in my nation. But today I would like to talk about a river which is which is located in Chandigarh. And Chandigarh is Chandigarh is also capital of Haryana and Punjab, because it is located in the middle of both countries. Running towards on the Sukna Lake. Sukna Lake is one of the beautiful lake in the Chandigarh, because several facilities are provided here, such as a jogging track, as well as there are lots of ducks are also available in the also available in this lake. And because and it is also helpful to increase the beauty of this lake. And I came to know about this I came to know about this lake when I was studying in the senior secondary, because I am a history student, and I get lots of knowledge about the history to read some books. The Sugna Lake is built in 1958, and it's man-made lake. And when there are such as facilities are provided here in this lake, such as there are boats, swimming, and which is helpful to people to swimming in this lake, and as well as the boating in the lake. Some actors are also present. Some also are also visited there to shoot some movies, and some vloggers to create short movies on the and upload on the YouTube. The main festival of this Sukhna Lake is that the Mango Festival. Mango Festival is celebrated in the on this lake. On the Chandigarh, people also visited to celebrate this lake. And some other types of lakes are also available in such as the one island is also situated in the middle of the Sukhna Lake. So that was a lake which I think it is very important and play important role to help to increase the beauty of this lake.
Well, thank you. Kyuka. Let's move to the part 3. This is the follow-up question regarding the Kyuka. Okay. Why do many people like going to places with water such as lakes, river, or seas?
Well, according to my perspective, it is totally depend on the person choice. Some people like to travel on their in the water bodies such as lakes, and some people do not like to visit on that things, such as because it is totally depend on the choice of person. And as well as some vloggers and YouTubers are also visited to create some movies, and as well as to upload on the social media.
What kind of leisure activities do people like to do in our water places?
Well, there are when people are the free time, the people like to eat the fritters and on the lakes, and some people capture lots of pics and selfies on the oceans, and as well as on the water bodies. Some people such as older ages like to take a shower, like to take a sun bath in the.
Do children and old people relax in the same way when they go to the beach?
No, I don't think so, because according to my perspective, golden age like to take us small sun bath, but on other hand, children like to play games, as well as such as volleyball, play football on the lakes, and as well as they can also like to boating, swimming on the water body.
Why do people like water sports?
Well, according to my perspective, I think that it is totally depend on the person choice. Some people like to do a boating on the some boating and swimming in the water body.
Do you think beach or a seaside is more suitable for children or old people to spend their leisure time in?
Yes, definitely. I think that it is the best place to pass their leisure time. But some people enjoy the sea waves on the when they are come out on the when come to nearest of the water bodies.
Do people travel by boat in your country?
No, I don't think so. People travel by boat in my country, because due to the modern era, some people like to travel by their own vehicle, and some has public vehicle. When they like to do travel on the farthest, then they choose the airplane.
How important are rivers and lakes to the cities?
Well, there are lots of things that play important role in my nation. It is totally depend on the lakes. It is helpful to improve, and it is helpful to increase the beauty of the my nation.
Do you think human activities is posing a threat to ocean globally?
Definitely, I think that because when some people are visit and the beach and as well as the water bodies, they throw a lots of garbage on the nearest of in the nearest of water bodies. And other thing that the ship of the transporter, when they import and export the some other types of things such as their useful products, then the ship is harmful for water bodies because there are lots of leakage of the oil.
Well, thank you so much. This is the end of the speaking test. Have a nice day.